Yo, 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 what's good? It's your boy 005 Dynasty. I hope you guys can see me. I'm in the V. It has a little bit of different type of lighting than the other car we got, I've never recorded in here at night times. The brand new joint. So, anyway, guys, your boy 005 Dynasty don't trust the music industry, man. I don't trust the music industry. It's just sad. I love music, but I hate the music industry for what it stands for, which is it's just all about greed and money and just trying to do any and everything to make it no matter what. So, when I come on the internet, I try to give you guys some type of knowledge or something that I've thought about. I try to use my own mind to come up with stuff for, you know, my my logic on the music industry. Let's put it like that, right? And just now, I was on the internet, I was in the crib, I was in the studio, and I was just listening to music, and I was just clicking through videos on YouTube and just checking out new songs. Let me just check out new songs. I was checking out new songs. I checked out the new Young Thug song, and I checked out some other songs. And then, songs started to pop up. Because once you start checking out music, the algorithm is going to say, oh, this person wants to listen to music. And they're going to start showing you different artists. I'm cool with that, right? So I clicked on this guy. His name is Kaki Kai, whatever. I don't know. I think he's like African or something like that. So I'm listening to the song. I'm watching the video. So it's a different way of shooting a video, right? Like it's different, like mechanics. It's not like all the girls' booty shake and stuff like that. It's different. I mean, it's 2025, right? So I like the video. The way they were doing the video was just him rhyming, but the way that he was rhyming, right? So I'm listening to the song, and I'm trying to pick up on like his rhyming pattern. Because it's different. Like, this is not 80s, 90s, early 2000s. This is this generation. So I'm trying to get into his rhyming style, right? And I'm listening to it, and I'm like, all right, cool. So I kind of pick up on his rhyming style, and I start just becoming more at one with the way that he's rhyming. But he's not like rhyming. He's like rhyming harmonized. It's the new way, man. You know what I'm saying? Like rhyming, harmonizing, like, the mumble rap, but not mumble rap, and it's just flowing. You know what I'm saying? What's the like Trey songs or like the young lady Melly, like just flowing. But you know what I'm saying? You still get your point across. People can still kind of hear you a little something, right? Get to a point in a song, and I'm feeling it. You know what I'm saying? It's not the best song in the world, but I'm feeling it. I let the dude rock, and he starts saying these bars, and these bars are literally, guys, they're literally the same exact bars from the song "What Would You Do" by the group City High. City High was the group that was signed. I believe they were signed under Wyclef, right? And the girls, this is her part of the song. Like she comes on and she's doing it. She's like, "What would you do when your child's all home and he's hungry?" Something like that. And you gotta sell something to feed him, and the daddy's gone, and now I'm gonna stop now. And, you know what I'm saying? What would you do? I don't know the lyrics off the top of my head. Like I'm not the type of person that will memorize other artists' lyrics. I'm just not that type of person, man. Like I could barely get through other people's lyrics. I remember it and be like, oh, that's my jam, or you know what I'm saying? I remember they spit that dope 16, or that's a dope record, but I don't put their lyrics in my mind. I'm not that type of person. I just stick to my own thing. But I'll remember some. So when I heard them, I'm like, oh, yo, I'm listening. I'm like, yo, that sound like. And the first thing that popped into my head was Eve from Rough Riders. I was like, man, that's got to be Eve from Rough Riders, because this is an old track. And I'm thinking like that was a verse off of Love Is Blind. I'm thinking it's a verse off of Love Is Blind. Love is blind. It'll take over your mind. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, nah, that's not Eve. That's not Eve. Let me think. And then it popped into my head. City High, man. City High. City High. And I didn't even remember the name of the song. But I was like, I just put in City High in Google search. And then I'm looking at all the titles, and I'm like, that's the title right there. What would you do? What would you do? And sure enough, so I went in there, I listened to the record, and sure enough, homegirl comes on and she's like, what would you do? So then I went back to the video, and I was like, I put a comment under the guy, Kaki Kai, the African guy. I put a comment on his video, and I put, just for people who don't know, this is the original. Those lyrics are from this original song, because he didn't reference in his lyrics. He didn't reference in his lyrics City High. So I might be old school, but you know, a lot of people call me Unc. A lot of people on the internet be calling me Unc lately. Y'all crazy. There's new lingo terminology. Like, yo, y'all wilding with that. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? So I put, since it wasn't referenced City High, here's the clip. So I clipped it. It might get deleted. You know, these people, they get sensitive. They might delete my comment. But I clipped the same exact lyrics, because from what I understand is that when you take from somebody else's song, you reference them. Like, you be like, oh, like Biggie said, or like DMX said, or like Pac said, and then you go on with the lyric. It makes it okay, because now you reference the original artist or the original writer. You know what I'm saying? The people who originally made that lyric hot or came up with the lyric, the original people, might be 100 years before, but you gotta, like, somehow, some way, maybe a dope metaphor, punchline in the bar before or the bar after, but somehow, some way, you reference the original artist so that people know where it came from. That wasn't done. So I had to make that comment. Now, it might get deleted, and people might not ever see that comment, but I don't think it's, to me personally, I don't think it's right that it wasn't referenced to City High. So I said, all right, well, did they pay? Did they pay? So, you know, you don't know the contracts and the behind the scenes. Nobody knows nothing, right? Especially if you're not a part of it. But I just do my Google search. I try to search and find out. I always try to do my homework on this stuff. I want to know what's happening. So I go and I search up the song. And I search up the credits of the song. I find the credits. And I find the writers and the producers and the engineers, the people who record. I find all the credits. And then when I find the credits, I go to the writer. I'm like, who's this the guy, the writer? And when I click on it, it's the black guy. Well, I mean, it's two black guys in the group, but it's the dark-skinned one. It's the dark-skinned, I forget his name. The dark-skinned one, who's a part of City High, is a writer down for the song. Now, I don't know if he actually came in and started to help with the record, or he's down as a writer because those are the lyrics to the City High. So maybe he owns those lyrics or something. I don't know. But then I go and search up the original record. And when I go search up the original record, there's a lot of people that's a part. He had, for the song City High, I think Snoop Dogg's a part of it. Dr. Dre's a part of it. Mad people's a part of that original record. So I don't know how this guy got the rights to allow this other guy to use those lyrics. But it goes to show you guys, you have to listen to me. I don't like these industries, the music industry, the filming industry. Everybody's always recycling and reusing and just trying to make money. And they're always trying to use something that's proven, that has won already. It's won a game. It's won a championship. And use it again. Use it 10 years later, 20 years later to make more money. It's all greed in the game, guys. That's why I don't like the music industry. I'm very talented, and I know I could go upstairs right now and just bang out a beat. Tomorrow, bang out a beat, bang out another beat, and just basically just shop all my beats. Bang out 1,000 beats in the shop, and I know I can get at least one placement. I make a sad piano beat with some guitar licks. Somebody's going to want to rock over. You know what I'm saying? But, man, this game is so greasy. People only care about money. And the new school is not even going to know where those lyrics came from and know it's from an old school record. But people know they're going to always be able to capitalize off of something and not even reference the original. Even though the writers in there in the credits still didn't reference some City High in the original record.